Hello everybody, Jared back again, and welcome to another episode of NHL 21 Franchise Mode with your Seattle Wizards, the new expansion team. Alright guys, let's just jump into it. Okay, we are in our second season, just at the trade deadline. We made a decent sized trade the end of last episode. I believe we traded Jordan Eberle, got ourselves a first out of it, and there's a few more trades I want to make before we move on, just to get rid of some of the garbage that probably isn't going to make it anywhere. I don't need to have, a bunch of our bottom six forwards here. If I can get these guys out of here, I think it's really just those two that I'm going to be getting rid of. There may be some goalies, possibly. Let's see if there's anything else to throw in here. Can't remember if I had any goalie picks that I'm willing to throw away. Yes, we have a backup here as well. Let's just go put all three of them in there. See if anybody wants any of these guys. It does seem like it's just that Atlas guy that has value, which is fine. I'm just looking for a pick anyway. So let's see what kind of pick we can grab for all these guys put together. Starting with, these guys only have a 4. I want to see if I can get a 3 for these guys. I highly doubt that's possible, but we can always give it our best shot. Nobody has a 3. Well, let's try with 2 4s first off then. I highly doubt this is going to go through, but there's a chance. Nope, definitely not up to snuff. How about a 4 and a 5? Possibly? Rejected. How about just a 4? Rejected. Okay, I was overestimating what kind of value these guys had. Usually we were only able to get 5s and 6 for these guys anyway. So getting a 5 for that garbage will do what we need to get done. I think that's really all we needed to do in this trade deadline. I'm going to keep everybody else, all my other prospects. Let's get ourselves through this deadline. I'm just going to take a quick look at my lines just to make sure there's nothing else I want to make. The other really big move I'm thinking about making would be at the deadline, and that would be moving one of my goalies. Possibly. I'm torn as to who I want to keep long term. Jari is on a pretty good contract, but he's not playing very well. They're fairly similar goalies, really, when you look at them. And real life too. Although Demko is playing quite well right now in real life. But we're not in real life. We're in the simulation, guys. Let's get this season over with. I'm not too sure if I did enough to fully make us tank, but we're doing fairly well all by ourselves tanking, so hopefully we don't have to work too hard. All right, let's just get this season over with. There is 2 players I'm really looking at. I just took another quick look at the draft class, and there is, oh god, now his name is gone. The real life player that is a real life phenom right now. He's playing like McDavid in real life. Oh, who do we got here? Nathan Balu. I cannot remember how well you do. You are a top 6D, 75 over. Wait, why are you 75 overall right now? 82, 82, 82. He's obviously demoralized because he plays in the NHL. He shouldn't be 75 overall. He should be fine. We're gonna decline him anyway. Yeah, he's obviously got some stat minuses going on there, but that's fine. We don't need Balu. Yeah, I cannot remember who am I thinking of right now. Oh, come on, Thatcher. Dude, he keeps getting injured. You're not playing to where I want you to be there, my friend. You're making it seem like I'm gonna need to do some damage control here and maybe trade you. Although I can't trade you if you have no value because you keep not playing, my friend. Both of my goalies have gotten themselves fairly severely injured in this playthrough, and I'm not having fun with it. All right, our 55 overall guy is gonna pick up some slack down there in the A. He's going to totally get peppered, unfortunately. But hopefully Wallstead can hold steady, play all of the games. Jean Grand Pierre has been fired. Pavel Zacha, I'm just going to have them replace him. It's no big deal. We had a 5-0 win, man. Somebody stood on their head. I bet you it was our backup goalie, our 74 overall, that probably did this. All right, you know what? This is going to be me, mate, looking at the draft class. So just before I came in here, I did go through and throw even more. You can see everybody up there saying they're being scouted. Although this guy is not being scouted at the moment. You are a power forward. All right, let's send another scout your way. This is who I would like to get if possible. Olaf Ananen would not be a bad idea, and it was Shane Wright that I was trying to think of. I would not say no to Shane Wright. I think he's a playmaker. Yes, Patrick. Wait, are you a playmaker? What are you? Where is it saying? Where is it saying your style? Carry, shoot, elite, center. Why am I missing? Oh, there it is. Play style, playmaker. Yes, he's a playmaker. So I would love to get Shane Wright, which means that we just basically have to get ourselves into the top 5. Lambert also, I believe. Oh, no, this is not. This is a creative player. I believe you're also not bad, but he's not quite NHL ready, Matthew Sauve. So I want to get Shane Wright. If I get into the top 3, I would not say no to this power forward, but Shane Wright as a future centerman might even be the smarter plan. We'll see when we get there. I just sent out all the scouts, so I'm not going to go through and do that all again. You are fully healed, Zaka. Nice to have you back. I'm assuming you used to be here. Yeah, so let's get somebody in here instead. Zaka, get yourself in here, my friend. Thank you very much. Everybody else is doing okay. Eric Stahl is still an 87 overall. He's obviously got that stat growth going on. All right, let's get ourselves right to the end of the season here. Still looking like we are going to do okay, getting ourselves in the bottom of the NHL. Let's take a look, see whence our... we're second to the bottom. The Ducks have a fairly similar record to us, and us beating them probably did not help our case. Us beating all of these teams is not helping our case. Come on, boys. Hey, we're tanking here, guys. And now the Golden Knights have dropped down below us, and we have a wild card spot. Are you serious? We are not going to get into the playoffs, are we? Don't do this to me, guys. Are you serious? Are you serious? We dropped out. Just barely, though. Good Lord. We almost got ourselves into the playoffs, guys. We had an over 500 team. Over 500 team? Plus 500 team? You guys are knowing what I'm trying to say. Vancouver looks like they're doing okay. The Edmonton Oilers are simming well. LA and San Jose are California brothers here. Well, no. Are they both Californias? San Jose, California? Yes, they are California, guys. They are doing quite well, which is very, very odd. Let's take a look at our full year stats. Goals for is almost 3. Goals against was above 3. Not great. Almost bottom of the league power play. Apparently the Vegas Golden Knights have a worse power play, strangely. Our penalty kill is middle of the pack. 2018, basically the same. Our last 10 games really screwed us over, guys. Uncool. It's not what I want to see. Looks like Niels Hoglander got himself a half decent end of the season, almost 60 points. Love to see that. Sammy Blais doing well. Granlund on the second line. 50 points for a second line center is not bad, really, when you think about it. Overall, not terrible. Obviously, we're not seeing any defensemen there. I don't know why I had to go that way. Again, if Chris Tanev is your highest scoring defenseman, you're having a problem. Both of these guys are DFDs. Oh, no, never mind. Sean Healy is a 2A. Sorry, Sean. Forgot about that. But Bear, I guess he did have less games played, so probably if he did play the same amount of these guys, he probably would have got there. But you're also an OFD, aren't you? No, you're DFD. Never mind. Okay, I shouldn't be complaining too heavily then. Most of these guys are DFDs. We don't have our, number one... top 2 scoring defenseman. We really need to grab that at some point. All right, Demko got the points I needed out of him. He's definitely playing better. Are you serious, Linus? Linus won 5 of his games, guys. That's ridiculous. Oh, EA. Oh, Sim Engine. You just want me to hate you, don't you? You just want me to hate you. All right, let's go take a quick look at the progress report, see how everybody progressed to the end of the season here, and then we will get ourselves up to the draft. Eric Stahl is starting to regress. Yep, we have figured that would happen at some point. He's being held up by Morale. Vrana, all statistical morale. Manson, same thing. Stat. Gurionov, stat minuses, so he should bump back up at the end of the season. Granlund didn't seem like he had anything. Oh, I guess this isn't actually where it needs to be. Healy, this is what I want to see. Stick checking, endurance, and physical, so still not a lot going on. Hoglander, I think this is all stat growth, so that's a little bit unfortunate. And I don't think Sammy Blais is also... no, he's not. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, Linus Nilsson got himself a decent amount. Oh, there's a lot of morale growth there, though, unfortunately. There's still a little bit of natural growth there, so I'm not horrified. Linus Anderson, you're also getting some strange late stat growth there, which is very, very odd. Louis Nickel is doing absolutely amazing. Look at that offensive awareness, up 8. D up 8 as well. Oh, man, he's looking sick. Jonathan Deline? Yeah, man, I mean, hey, he has the potential to get there. He has the potential to get there. And it looks like Wallstead, hopefully he has a big offseason. I'm expecting Wallstead to be available for... I'm expecting Wallstead to be available for backup role next season. I think that we are going to need to jump up pretty heavily here to get where we want to go. All right, let's take a quick look at contracts before we jump away. I think that most of them are done. We're still waiting for Eric Stahl for the end of next season. I am going to wait. He might regress. He might ask for a little bit less. Let's just take a quick look at what we got coming up next year. So we have right now 15 million in cap space, or 14.5, and we are, yeah, I think we're going to be okay. So there's this guy. What are you looking for? You're looking for a 2-way contract. I'm going to say yes to that. I'm going to not offer that guy an extension. He's AHL. Obviously, Louis Nickel's going to get signed. I'm going to wait until the offseason to sign all these guys. Okay. So it really is just that one contract. Wallstead is under contract. I'm in the system. That's why I want to be an all expiring. There we go. Okay, we do have a few more people that need contracts. And you want... Hell yeah, dude. Go for it. Ferland, you're 3.5 right now. You do not want an extension, but can I get you to one? How about 3 years? He's 29. He does really, really well down there. I'm going to say, how about 3 years at 3.4? For a low-end grinder, that's not a bad deal. Nick Paul, he does not want to come back, and he's asking for real money, so I'm going to wait for everybody else. And you know what? If we have to do things in the offseason, we can. Let's get ourselves up to the draft here. I guess I have to get ourselves up alone. Simulate to that day. There we go. Can I not be here? Furland wants it. So does Phillips. Everybody's saying yes. I'm actually quite stoked on the fact that we got Furland back. It's a little bit unrealistic. I don't know if it's like, going by the rules or whatnot. It really shouldn't be. There we go. Send to the draft. That's what I'm looking for. Because Furland is in real life, like probably you just best rosters me, guys. I should probably take him out of the game, if that makes sense. He really shouldn't be there. I'm assuming that his career is over, but I guess that's just me assuming. It could very well be that he comes back in real life, and that is just the way that it is. I'm just going to say okay for right now. We're going to go, once we get to our draft interviews, it should just go straight there. I'll bring you guys back once the simulation is done. Which it just happened, apparently. Never mind. Boston won the cup. Ooh-wee. That's probably going to be their last ones unless they can keep it up. I highly doubt they're going to. All right, so Seattle has gone up to 7 via Los Angeles. Wait, how did we go up to 7? I'm confused. Only the top 3 are available. Wait, what? Oh, because 8 and 2 got dropped back, so everybody else gets shoved up. Is that how that works? Really? I guess so. Wow, we got ourselves a better pick. We're only going to have to move up 2 or 3 spaces, so we should have enough capital to absolutely do that. All right, is this going to stop us in time to do our interviews? It should. Let's take a look at retired players. So Corey Perry calls it quits. Finally, he was in Carolina, strangely enough, still as a fourth liner. I think he probably should have stuck around for a little while longer. I also think they, you know what? I was going to say they should turn him into a grinder, but nah, he was still a sniper. What am I talking about? Zdeno Chara at age 45 calls it quits playing with the St. Louis Blues, which makes sense. Louis Eriksson finally calls it quits, and Ryan Kessler, strangely enough, was still on the docket for somebody. Like to see that contract gone. Steen, really, he got more points than Kessler and Eriksson. I guess Eriksson did not get a lot of points in the last few years. Andrew Ladd calls it quits. Fipila Seabrooks, who really called it quits in real life. Congratulations on his great career. Andy Green, Arbitrator. Oh, Jay Beagle, Canuck legend on the Predators there. Nate Thompson. I think this is it basically for our big names. I mean, these are all awesome players too. Ryan Reeves, the big boy. Tom Paquette. Ooh, Burkowski. I remember Burkowski back in the day. All right, good job on all those guys. Let's take a quick look at the defense. I mean, not like defense, the goalies here. No big goalies, just Chris McEnany, who's had a pretty awesome career, to be completely honest. A lot of games played there, actually. It's not as a small timer as I'm saying he is. He's having a good year this year too, actually. All right, let's get out of here and head to the actual draft. We have retired coaches. Any of us? I'm not seeing. Yes, Burnaby, Magnus Robin, Rodden, something like that. Brent Seabrook has become a scout for. Go view. Wait, what? Go to the draft class. Okay, I can't interview these guys. Okay, so we have the 7th pick. So Shane Wright has been moved up into the 5th slot. That's probably who we're going to be shoving ourselves up for. I think that having a top line center makes a lot of sense. It will really depend on who's has their pick available. Lambert, I believe Lambert actually is real. I could be wrong about that though. So right now we would be in a perfect spot to pick Matthew Savoy, which we could do as a center playmaker. I wouldn't say no. It will really depend on if we can't move up or not. That's not a bad backup pick. And then I believe we have a late first round, and I'm thinking that we might go for Zachary Berry here, get ourselves another goalie. There's not a huge amount back here. Let's actually... Oh, I just missed it. I can't interview anybody anymore. Oh, shoot, that sucks. I really wish you were able to see what your picks were here, because I can't see what my pick is. It doesn't matter. We'll make our pick with what we have. All right, let's get in here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can turn some heads, get some stuff here. First overall is available, and then let's see. So we're gonna have to throw something hard at one of these guys to get ourselves moved up, I think. So we're in the 9th pick right now. I want to get up to the 4th at best. It does look like Winnipeg is available. Their pick is available. What do they have in the first place here? We have a left wing sniper. Timo Solani, he has apparently a good scheme fit for us. Magic Hand, Skating Pro Release. It's probably, so these guys seem like they're 1-2. I could go for the power forward, although I know nothing about him. I just have a feeling that we're not going to get what we need out of it. I'm going to try for the 4th pick here. Let's see if New York Islanders will be willing to get rid of some stuff here for me or take some stuff. I'm hoping that one of my... All right, looking at draft picks here. Okay, Seattle's in the 11th there. I don't have a 2nd right now. Ooh. Okay, so let's try to use the 11th. And then let's see what we have for... Well, actually, just a second here. For goalies, do either of them have any... Neither of them have any value. But maybe they'll have more value next year. They both have pretty awesome extensions. I'm gonna hold on to both of them, I guess. Let's see if there's anybody else I can get rid of that will help push this forward, because neither of them have any potential really at all. So let's do these guys. So we've got a 20-year-old right here. I'm going to try throwing this guy in here. I think these guys are both snipers. So we're going to try with this Shirokov and see if that's enough. I highly doubt it is. We have to really make it worth their while, so we're going to have to throw something pretty big their way. I've also got this guy. What are you? Semen? You're a two-way defender. He's, how old are you? You're 19, two-way. Beret is not worth much. 23. How are you built? You're a sniper? He's not going to make it. You know what? Let's try throwing you in. Let's keep just throwing stuff at the board here. Where is this Semen guy? Right, they really like this guy. Let's see if we throw in, like, perhaps a second from the future. Like, maybe this second. Is that going to be enough to throw it through? Really? Really, you say? Well, I could be convinced to do this if you gave me both of those. Oh, shoot. All right, one more time. Let's try it again. Both of these for that and both of these. Really? How about that second and this second? Really? Well, this seems like it might not be able to get through for us here, guys. I'm a little bit surprised at this. Let's try with this dude. Isn't sufficient at all, you say? Okay, what do we have here for actual value here? We have Braun that they want. We have Zaka. They want Zaka? Really? I mean, Zaka's worth that much, sorry? As a power forward, though, I do kind of like him where he is. He's only 25, too, which is strange. I just forget about that fact. Nickel is a two-way defender. Let's try with Nickel. I highly doubt this is going to be enough. Okay. They are really not thinking about it. Let's just take one more quick look at the draft class here, and let me think a little bit harder about this here. All right, if I were to go for the 9th... and the 11th. So the 11th, I'm really not too worried about getting rid of. Okay. I want to move up. I want to move up, and I want right. If I didn't get right, I would be able to get Lambert. So let's try for the 5. So we were trying for the 4. Let's try for the 5. We get a playmaker center. No matter what. They seem to like a few different things a little bit more. So let's try for a first and a second for next year first. Let's see if that goes through. Trade rejected. All right, let's throw in the other first. Oops. Both firsts. You guys give me a second this year and next year. Let's try with that first. Nope. How about just this year, and you guys can also give me your 4th? Trade rejected? Really? Just a bit low. Okay, so there's going to be a little bit of something that we could throw their way. A 5th? Accepted. So that was a lot to pay for possibly not even getting who we want. Let's get these picks kind of simmed up. All right, so we have both of them are 82 overall elites. One is an elite sniper, one's an elite power forward. This guy would have been amazing to have on the team. Yeah, look at that skating and physical categories. What a stud guy's gonna be for the Blues. That's not the Blues. Well, yes, it is. The Blue Jackets. I was like, what am I talking about? Of course it is. All right, then we've got another power forward. That was the other guy I was considering going up for, but was obviously not going to be able to. Again, skating and physical is great. Not bad defensive or offensive stats there. Should be a great pickup for those guys. They got themselves a left wing sniper. Oh, it's us. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, they didn't pick off the board. All right, let's make ourselves our pick here, guys. We got who we wanted. Getting Shane right. This guy is a phenom in real life, and he's going to be a phenom for us. 76 overall. I'm getting the feeling that Lambert right after this is actually going to be a little better. Yeah, no, they're both actually in that same place. So Shane Wright's going to take 1 year to, what's the word I'm looking for there? Percolate. He's going to percolate. That's not the word I was looking for, but that's the word I'm coming with. Defensively, he's a little bit on the up and up, but he's really, really good with his puck skills. His senses are great. Not his defensive senses, though, and his face-offs are absolutely terrible. So hopefully he gets himself a wee bit better. Okay, so other thing I really wanted, if we go to the draft class, where is that goalie going? So we've traded away our chance at picking the next guy here. Where's that goalie going? That's who I kind of want to grab. He seems like he's going at 26, so I want to see if there's anything available at 24 that we can throw some stuff around in this general area. It does seem like the Buffalo Sabres are willing to trade this pick. Let's see what we can give up to get this thing. So starting with our draft pick, let's throw in our own second. And then anything else I can throw their way. They want Manson. They want Healy, obviously. They want Carlson. They want Bear. Now, Bear's the odd man out right now. If that's enough to get it, I'm going to go for it. That is enough to get it. All right, Ethan Bear, you've done your due diligence. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to hold on to him there, which is kind of awesome. All right, let's go see what this top 10 looked like here. So after us, the Lambert went, then a 76 overall Stolars, then this kid who we were also discussing grabbing. Not terrible, another playmaker, obviously also bad at face-offs there, so hopefully he'll get better at that, but hopefully he will do great for the Preds there. Then we got a power forward, top 6 there. We got another top 6, and it looks like we've dropped down to top 6s. I was looking into this guy. He is a top 6 grinder. He would also not be a bad idea. He's only 17 years old, but you got to keep an eye on this guy, Bohensky. See how well he does. More top 6s, top 4s, top 6s, top 4s. Okay. So let's grab that goalie, see what we got out of him. I'm assuming he's going to be in his top 60s kind of an idea. He's only 17 years old, but he's guaranteed mid-elite, 60 overall already. Kind of a goalie, possible goalie for the future. We'll see how he does. All right, let's get ourselves all the way up to the top 3rd round here. And I'm just going to be picking from, although we do have a medium, a possible grab here. He is a good leader. Let's just see. We'll come back to him. Let's see what we have in our potential ratings here. Actually, he's kind of already there. Do we have any low elites that we have discovered here? Not a lot. Hopefully my scouts will get better as the years go on. As of right now, they are not overly talented. Yeah, it's top 9. That's kind of what you're expecting in the... although, look at this. Looks like there may be a trend in goalies here. Let's see what we can find. We've got a goalie right here that I have pinned. Let's see if this trend goes on. I highly doubt it will, but we're going to try it. Fringe starter. Dang it. Tried our darndest. Looks like we have a few picks up here. Lots of these picks are going to be throwaways, but the more throwaways you have, the better chance you have of grabbing things. Let's see if there's anything else up here. We've got a potential low top 6. I'm assuming he's going to be a bottom 6. Oh, low top 9. Not terrible value for the 4th, 5th round, I think it is. I think it was the 5th round. All right, 6th round. We got ourselves a low top 4 there, possible. And then we have this. I'm going to go for the goalie here. I know there's the 2 tick there, but I highly doubt he'll be anything. And also, you're not anything. All right, I think we only have one 7th round pick, so we'll just pick whatever we got here. do a little bit of a stab in the dark. Not really seeing anything here, guys. This is that 2-tick medium elite. Definitely not going to be medium elite, but at least he's probably bottom 6. Never mind. 48 overall. Ouch. All right, same entire draft. Well, outside of our first 2 picks, we were a little bit, slight. But we got Shane Wright. We got our big center of the future. Hopefully, as long as he doesn't bust and we treat him well, which hopefully we will. This is amazing. All right, let's sim to the re-sign phase. Let's go to re-signing some coaches. Now, the problem is... Now, we can always fire these guys and grab better ones. For right now, let's just offer these guys contracts. Doesn't really matter when we don't have... what are the words I'm looking for here, guys? Budgets on, so you can just offer them the max deal, basically, and they'll always come back. For right now, I'm just going to give everybody a contract. I'm missing one person. They retired, so they're not just on expand. No, what's their contract isn't just over. They actually retired. I wonder what word I was trying to find there. Doesn't matter. All right, go to assign scouts. Let's also give contracts to everybody who has expiring contracts out here. And once again, we will be looking for new scouts in the future here. I'm going to do this and come back, right, guys? Right back, guys. Okay, that's everybody getting a contract there. We have one skater about to become a free agent. That's fine. Let's go to the contracts here and see what we've got. Eric Stahl. He is down to an overall of 84, so hopefully he'll accept a bit of a smaller deal. He wants to come back. Yes, he does. Let's give him 3.5 for 1 year. He's probably going to be our second line center. We have cap space of $30 million. We're probably going to be offering some contract to some bigger name free agents. Possibly. This guy is absolutely being released. Shane Wright. I'm going to hold off contract for 1 year. I know, odd thing to do, but I think it'll make sense. I'm just going to give Nickel the biggest contract he can. Paul, what kind of contract are you looking for, dude? A one-way? You know what? I can find better depth than you, my friend, if you're asking for that kind of a contract. You do not deserve it. Low top 4. Yeah, this guy can... hang out in our AHL there. That's fine. Both of these guys are getting a little bit older, but I think they can also kind of fill out that AHL for me. They're both mid-60s. Good enough for the A. That's what I'm trying to say. Both of these guys I'm going to hold off. Looking at goalies, I do think I want to have one more goalie, but I don't think any of these guys are who I am looking for. And we're going to hopefully see a bit of a jump here. But I want to have at least one more backup that so I can bring somebody up, seeing as both Demko and Jari are absolute trash when it comes to that. Let's clean this up a little bit and see what we got. Everybody going to say yes? Okay, both of these guys don't like the contract I gave them. None of them do, but they're all saying yes at the end of the day. That's great. And these are going to be all the scouts. So... I think that was Eric Stahl saying no to us. Let's go see if that's the case. Yes, you said no, Mr. Stahl? Well, you know what? 1 year, $4 million, dude. Just get on this team. I want you, dude. More scouts, more scouts, more scouts, more scouts. Wait, you're saying you want to be here, dude? Is it because I'm giving you the 1 year too little? How about if I offer you 4.5? Come on, dude. Get on this team. There we go. All right, taking a look at all expiring. We're good to go. All right, let's get ourselves to free agency and see what is floating in the water there, guys. So we do definitely need... contracts. If we take a look at our team here, first let's take a look at who is available, and then we'll go take a look at our team. So Pasta's available. One team interested at 12 million. Khan is available. Really, you're restricted. Barzal is available. That would be an absolute haymaker of a choice there. He's actually at 25. Dominic Cahoon, playmaker. That would not be a bad person to spend some money on. He's only 26. He can stick around for a little while. I could also go for Captain Bo here, but he's two-way, so I definitely don't need that. Radulov, I could spend some money on to take up that right wing spot. Same with Drouin. There's a few people here that I could throw some money at. Duncan Keith. There isn't a lot of big name defense. That's actually true. Let's take a look just at D-men. Because I wouldn't mind somebody else taking that spot from right left. Big Buff. He is a two-way. Shane Gostisbehere, OFD. But good good defensively. I could grab Ghost. I'm just thinking of somebody to be up there instead of Chris Tanev, who isn't doing as much as he could do. I think that Ghost would make the most sense for that. Although Clefbaum, what are you? You're a two-way? Goligoski. I think I'm gonna go for Ghost here. Does he fit my scheme? He has a decent fit for all of my defensive pairings. I'm going to give Ghost a contract here. I'm going to use him to get the majority of the way through here. Let's see if I can give him 1 year. He wants 5. If I gave him 1 year at 9, I just need to be able to hit the cap floor here. I don't want to spend too much on a lot of these guys, but if I gave him 1 year at 10... for contract. And then I want to go see what I actually need forwards wise. So, taking a look at the trades block here, propose the trade. Just forwards. All right. Let's go overalls. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So really we have our top 6 done. Now, obviously, I could drop somebody down. But it is true that our top 6 is kind of taken care of. And our bottom 6 is kind of taken care of as well. Dustin Brown is up to an 82 overall. I'm assuming that is mostly just stat growth. I think that we just need to give some money. So with that 10 million, it might bring us to the cap floor. Let's go see. We need to get ourselves some other guys here. But I think that should bring us to the cap floor. Let's go and look at two-ways and grab some other players that are low elite or better. This kid is 20, low elite. Two-way forward. I really don't think we need to go that distance. You are a restricted free agent, but you are a top 6. Let's give him a max contract. If they cover it, they cover it. That's fine. You're also restricted. We'll do the same thing for you. Kapika. They offer. If they cover it, they cover it. Evgeny Svechnikov, depth forward. We had him in the last playthrough. He's not great defensively. I'm going to stay away from him. Gunther, also not great defensively, but you are a power forward. Wait. You're already 79 overall. Terrible defensive stats. Great physical stats. Not bad offensive stats, but I don't know if I want to have that kind of a defensive liability in my bottom 6. So I'm going to say no to that. You are top 6. Not bad defensively. Yeah, sure, we'll offer you a contract. You can fill out that AHL for me. And this guy, 25 overall, 77. How are you? Two-way. Not bad defensively, but not great. High top 9 power forward. We'll see if that guy turns into anything. Let's just offer him a full 3-year. Get on the team. I guess I'm looking for power forwards if I'm in top 9s here, such as this guy here. There we go. Get on the team here. And then another power forward there. Restricted, 69. Let's see if they'll cover that. Yeah. I think that's all we need. Let's get a goalie here before we move on. Markkanen. Ooh, this guy. Well, I'm thinking that this is going to be somebody that probably isn't going to play. So let's try and get somebody young. You know what? Let's offer this guy a contract here. Why the heck not? He's good enough that if I have to pull up one of my two goalies, he can jump in at 65. And he's got a little bit of potential. And at only 20 years old, that's fine. Okay, let's see who says yes to these. Who says no? Come on, guys. We're waiting for the offer. Accept. We're really waiting on Ghost. Okay, Ghost has said yes, so it really doesn't matter who else says yes. So let's just sim to the next season and go. Whoa. Stop doing that. I need to go look to see if there are any awesome scouts out there. So I'll bring you guys in there. Let's see what there is out in the world. And so the way that scouting works, I don't know if you guys know this, or at least this is the way it seems to work. Really, it only really matters how good they are overall. Now, where they end up doesn't particularly matter. Like they'll kind of do their thing no matter where they go. They'll get better at those spots. So I'm going to try and get myself quite a few of these B rated, and then I'm just going to put them places. They're going to be bad for a few years, but at least we have a bunch of Bs and not a bunch of C minuses. So I'm going to go and take a quick scout to see how many. So really I only have 4 Bs. I'm going to make the rest of these Bs and fire everybody else, basically. So I'm going to go do that, and then we're going to put everybody where they need to go. They're going to be really, really bad, but they're going to get a lot better. You can see, like, they're A+ everywhere, right? And they weren't there. I actually put everybody in all these places when I started the franchise mode 2 years ago, and so everybody will get better at that region as they go on. They're just going to be better overall. All right, I'm going to do that and be right back. All right, this is the last scout, so that should be everybody getting a 5-year offer. Hopefully they'll all accept the 5-year offers. And that's actually the last. Oh, no, we've got a couple more B minuses down here, but that's basically all the Bs and B minuses offered contracts. So hopefully they all say yes. That's 16 contracts I've offered. Let's take a quick look before we sim on what the coaches look like. Coaching staff, is there anybody out there that we want to scout and scalp? Is that scalp the right word? And then we can always just fire people afterwards. All right, any head coaches here that are looking pretty good? We got a generalist here who looks like he's pretty good. Scheme fit of 50. Okay, here we have a scheme fit of 60 in Bernard Hold. He's not very good with Garionov or Blaze. He's really good with Tanev, which really probably isn't the best fit. Anybody else with a half decent fit? We got a 63 overall. Silverberg, I do not care about. This seems like a bit of a better fit. B minus. You know what? How is your offense, defense? What about your teaching? His teaching is an A. I'm going to offer this guy head coach for 5 years. Let's give him the full shebang here. Hopefully he will say yes. I'm going to have to fire my head coach. Now, obviously, this is not going to be the final head coach that I have. I'm going to keep my eye out. I'm going to make sure that he will not say no, though. So, offer contract. So that means I'm going to have to fire my head coach, unfortunately. So, Crooks, you did a good job, my friend. We're going to get rid of you, though. So, getting rid of Crooks. That does mean I have to promote our AHL head coach here, or NHL assistant coach here. So I need to promote him to interim head coach. And then I need an AHA goalie coach. We can also keep our eye out for a NHL goalie coach if there's better goalie coaches out in the world. So let's go for goalies here. I think goalies are lower to the bottom, so it should be defenseman and then goal. Well, apparently defenseman, then forward, then goalies. Never mind. Then generous? Are you in the middle, or am I just going in the wrong direction now? I could very well be going in the wrong direction. Definitely did. That's fine. All right, so we're looking for a goalie coach that has good teaching. A+ teaching, but you're a D. Is there anybody better? You're a C with a B. E, D-, C-, C, C-, C, C-A. It looks like D- only comes with the A plushes. Nope. C-, B-. None of those C's. That's an A-. A+. There. Oh, now we're into veterans then. Okay, never mind then. We're just gonna have to find ourselves a goalie coach that has good teaching, and wants to be in the NHL. So that it probably. Well, you know what? You're who we're going for. You are going to be. You're just a goalie coach anyway, so you're gonna be goalie coach down in the A. Let's offer him the full contract, and we can go from there. And then we'll see what everybody says here. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully he will say yes to that. There's a lot of goalie coaches to be had there. So let's get some sim going on here. See if we get ourselves our new coach and what that's all going to look like. Let's just advance a few days here, actually. Might have to do a little bit clearing up, but that's fine. You're willing to accept? Thank you. All right, you know what? This is going to be a lot of willing to accept, so I'll bring you guys back once this is all done. Ooh, it looks like we got ourselves our head coach. Our goalie coach also said yes, so that's a good starting point. I think that we are just waiting on 3 or 4 more scouts here, so I'm hoping they're all going to say yes. I'm seeing a lot of yeses here. I did have a few saying that I offered them too many years, so I went back and just offered them exactly how many years they wanted. And looks like we got everybody on board, everybody. That's amazing. Let's go see what the lines will look like, and then we'll probably call it quits, and I'll go and, have to assign all of my scouts where they need to be. But we should be ready to get going with our next season. Pretty exciting. I'll bring you guys back once we have the lines together. All right. Captains, did we lose a captain? Eric Stahl, Gurionov. Who else has one? Chris Tanev? You know what, Gurionov? I don't think you should be holding on to that. I think that Dustin Brown probably makes more sense holding on to that than you do. All right, let's head to edit lines and see what we've got. All right, Gurionov. Philip, what the heck? What is wrong with you guys? Putting those two down there. Obviously, that kind of worked a little better than I wanted it to. All right, let's get Phillips up here. Let's get Shaw down here. Let's get Lemieux over here and Shaw. And then Phillips. You're still saying you're a depth forward as a playmaker. Who else is around that I can be putting in your place? Did they leave me anybody up here? Dustin Brown, obviously. Obviously. There we go. Well, that's our bottom pairing, obviously. Now, who hates their lives up here? All right, looks like Silverberg hates his life up here. I could do that. Sammy Blaze is a second line player there. You're also second line. Everybody's second line. You're also second line. Ooh, there we go. 3 and 3. Love to see it. All right, let's take a look at defense here. Ghost and Manson is exactly what I was considering. Pesse and Carlson, and then Capablanco and Tanev. So Carlson and Pesse. Who's scratched? Healy is scratched. Obviously you're not going to be scratched there, Healy. So let's say, what if we put him in Carlson's spot? How does that work with our? There we go. I could even do that. Healy, you are saying you're top 6, so let's keep him where he needs to be. I think I'm going to say that is fine. I don't particularly care if Capablanco, you know, falls off at all, but I mean, I don't know if he's going to fall off with that kind of a plus minus. Just seeing if anything else jumps up there. I mean, that's even better. Ghost is a top 4. That's going to give an 87 and an 84, which is not terrible. I think I got to go with that. A bit odd that I'm going to have my best pairing on the second line, but with the +3 there, I still are actually my best pairing. So I like how that all fits together, although Chris does say he wants to be... Well, Chris, you're going to be going on a lot of special teams, so don't worry. Penalty kill. Oh, wait, he's already there. There we go. And then this should be Pesse. Well, it really doesn't matter there. All right, and then 3-man penalty kill. Let's throw Tanev up here instead. That at least makes this a little bit better. And what if I put like Brown or something back here? Would that make life go a little bit better? He's pretty good defensively. Nope. That's a no siree is what that is. There we go. Oh, nope, Capablanco is wrong. Healy, please. There we go. And what if I did that? Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. So Tanev is getting a penalty kill, so he should be fine and not be complaining too much. Let's take a look at goalies here. Demko and Jari, looking good. And if I go down to the A, okay, Wallstead is, oh no, his role is still minor starting goalie. So I'm going to leave him where he is. Let's take a look at starting lineup down here. Tcherov is 82, 80, 90. He's still listed as a depth forward, so I'm going to leave him where he is. Let's do that, I guess. Can I get this to be pluses anywhere, please? I guess I can. Anybody scratched? Ooh, Roy. Still minor top 2. OFD with... He's an OFD with decent defensive stats, which is kind of awesome. Your depth... Ooh, look at him. And he has some great fit up there. You know what? He might be a better guy to have up there. We'll see. Nickel, let's do that. Okay, so all that being the case, looking at my scratched, I don't mind Phillips being here. Although I may put him down and bring up the other guy. Carlson is a bit of a problem. I think Carlson is trade bait here, guys. Although he does fit quite well. Just a second here. Starting lineup. I'm sorry, Chris. I just want to see. Let's go see who has more trade potential. Chris Tanev or Carlson here. Or trade value, sorry, not potential. Because I think one of those guys are going to be on the trade block here. Let's see which one it's going to be. All right. Carlson is pretty... They both have some pretty decent trade value. I think that Chris Tanev is going to be on the way out, though. I think he is going to, because this Barron guy, I think, needs to get himself up here. Yeah, Barron's coming up. Tanev is on the way out. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. I'm doing it right now. I've made my choice. Let's see who can afford him. You guys can't afford him, or maybe they can. Oh wait, Los Angeles can afford him. Could get Calfoot back. Wow, he got to himself to an 80 overall, and it's on a fantastic deal. Oh, that's the deal I signed him to, didn't it? It definitely is. All right, let's take a look at draft picks. If I could get a second for him, doesn't look like I can. You guys are also going to be over your skaters. Anybody else that can pick him up? You guys can't. You guys can't. He has 1 year left on that contract, though. You know what? Let's see what we can get. That's a second. You would be over... Wait, what? I'm looking at their contracts there. They should be fine. Okay, you know what? You're going to be fine then. You only have 41 contracts. Give me your second. And your third? Why are you... Okay, because you guys are a buyer and you're a champion team. Will Vancouver take him back for a second? You guys are over your skaters. I don't want to take anybody back right now. This is taking way longer than it was supposed to. All right, Chris. Going to the Jets. You guys are going to be over your league salary. Wow, you're going to be over by a lot. A lot. Let's see if this is going to be league approved. It is not. These guys are closer to... This is going to be the first team that I could have gone to. League salary. Wait, what? Even with that? Really? Okay, is there any, like, absolute garbage contracts that I can bring back? I just want to get rid of them now. Really? Really now? There's this dude. Top 9, two-way. 1 year at $4 million. Woo! Vetrano. Frank Vetrano. Come to my team, dude. Let's see if they will accept this trade. Nope. Okay, can somebody please take Chris Tanev off my hands? Good Lord. I think I said no to these guys because they didn't have a good enough second. But you know what? We're going to try a second and a third. Thank you. Thank you very much, Chris. You've done great work for us. You are amazing. You're a beast of a man. Back to edit lines. Let's get these guys all good to go. And then I swear to God, I am getting out of here, guys. I keep working. I keep working away, but I am gonna get out of here. All right, scratched. We have Phillips. So I want to go to roster moves. And what I'm gonna do is send Phillips down. Probably could have done this a different way. That's fine. And I want to bring Barron and Chekhavich up. Edit lines. And we're going to quickly see, because Lemieux here is listed as a fourth liner power forward, but if Chekhavich works better here, I would not say no. Also, let's take a look at his 71, Zaka 78. He does not. You know what? He's listed as fourth line, so let's keep Lemieux on there. I think Chekhavich is going to get himself a decent amount of playing time. All right, and on defense, the only thing I really want to check is if Barron is even better down here. He is not, so we're going to hold him on his role list of depth defenseman and keep Carlson in here. Cool. All right, guys, on that note, I'm going to leave this episode here. Let me know what you guys think of the moves I made, about what the draft pick I made, and everything else that we've gone through in this episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode of NHL 21 Franchise Mode with your Seattle Wizards. Bye, everybody.